Today on Play to Win, after just one season in Athens, Justin Fields is moving on. The guys weigh in on the former five-star quarterback's announcement, and will the Yellow Jackets send Paul Johnson out with a win? That and more on the fastest 30 minutes in television, football's Play to Win.
Today's show is being brought to you by Mellow Mushroom, Atlanta Peach Movers, and the Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Institute. Welcome to football's Play to Win with Falcons All-Pro defensive end Chuck Smith, Falcons All-Pro offensive tackle Bob Whitfield, Play to Win expert Jeffrey "The Edge" Schechter, player medical and injury reports with Dr. Sadiq El Amin, Falcons All-Pro running back Jamal Anderson, and your host, Nikki Williams. Today's Hometown Team Report is brought to you by Mellow Mushroom Pizza Bakers, a higher order of pizza for your tailgating events.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another week of Play to Win holiday week. Jeffrey "The Edge" Schechter, Bob Whitfield, Jamal Anderson, Chuck Smith, and it looks like Santa came early for you guys.
Oh yeah, let me get into this right quick.
What you got in there?
From executive producer Phil.
Oh, Phil.
Let me tell you.
Oh shucks. The best.
As much money as Phil got.
Oh, wow.
That's not in the playoffs.
Well, this is fantastic.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Well,
Yeah. Go use
everybody's
Nice.
alma
They sell you
mater.
shirt down south.
Wait a minute.
Phil had to order that.
How'd
you notice?
Jeffrey get the shaft?
It's so funny because if you look at the quality of the shirts, this is clearly the best.
Jeffrey, I got you. I
No
got you a
plan.
check. How's that? You go buy yourself your own shirt.
There you go.
And this shirt.
Don't worry, Phil. I'll pick up the
I
slack
love it.
for you.
Thank you
is
so very
Evolve,
much, Phil.
And it's a 3X. It's probably for Jam and Bob. You know, they're a little thicker than I am these days. But thank you,
It's
Phil.
the holidays.
Go Vols. That's
Go
right.
Vols. I'm so happy you can wear that and not
you,
be
Phil.
embarrassed.
Enjoy your shirts.
Congratulations.
Big money over there.
I like
Picking winners.
He's just
Let's
got
take this. Let's take
Now,
this
let's
down.
All right.
Let's get into it,
Congratulations
Nikki.
on your shirts, guys. You know what, though? Everybody right now talking about Justin Fields setting up to leave Athens after just 12 appearances. The rumor mill is on. Where is he going to go? What do you guys think?
I don't know where he's going to go. I just want to more or less address the fact that he's bouncing, and you know, people have these strong emotions when kids. I'm talking about fans, college
the
fans.
people.
The base college fans from that team have such strong emotions when these kids commit to their university. So when something happens, like in Fields' case, where you're this fantastic athlete, one of the top picks in high school football last year, you play every game, but you see that you're not going to be able to beat the guy who's coming back next year. You want to play, so you make a move so you can get on the football field, and I totally understand that. And the emotions of some of the fan bases drive me crazy because. Yeah.
Little baby.
I'm not talking about me.
Shut that down, guy.
No, what I'm talking about is how coaches bounce from school
Yeah.
to school. If you let me finish my point, it might make
Get
sense
to it
to you.
then.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? The way I see it is, everybody talks about him, you know, playing behind Fromm, but I'm going to tell you what this is. This is about the NFL. This is about making money, and he's making a business decision. If anybody thinks this is about the college experience, Justin Fields is making an NFL decision to go where he gets an opportunity to show himself, possibly go to an offense that's going to throw the ball. To me, this is all about the money, and this is all about setting himself up for the National Football League, because this is the culture we live in now. These players in college, they're looking at guys that are in front of them, the money they're making, and to me, this is just about the money and the business decision. It's not as much about, I believe, playing behind Fromm.
A lot of talk about.
As long as Fromm is there, he's going to be second string. He needs to move on.
A lot of talk about Ohio State, Oklahoma. If you're Justin Fields, you guys are in his position. Put yourself there. Where are you going?
Well, I think if you're a top quality quarterback, I don't believe in all this 4-star, 5-star stuff. It's what you do on the field that makes you a star.
So is he?
So not running the ball. So saying, to me, going to OU, Ohio State, if he's that good of a quarterback, he can go to Baylor, he can go to any school out there and make them a better school. You got to play tough opponents so that what you do on the field, because there's been a lot of quarterbacks that played 1 year and now have a lot of games in the NFL, like the Cassell kid that came out of New England. Quarterbacks that just didn't play a lot in college, but they have the pedigree in their coaching and how they're trained.
I'm going to Oklahoma. I mean, they throw the ball. The defenses in that conference are somewhat whack. Oklahoma is a place for Justin Fields. He'll throw for 1,000 yards and have a chance to win the Heisman.
Ohio State, LSU.
You can say you heard it here first, guys. When we return, it's almost time for bowl season. The SEC, ACC, we're going to break down the conference's matchups. It's all coming up next on Football's Play to Win.
Fuel your football. Come to Mellow Mushroom for craft brews, fresh cocktails, and stone-baked pizzas. Or mellow at your own home gate. Tailgating? No matter who wins, it's always mellow for the win. Fuel your football with Mellow Mushroom Pizza Bakers.
Cook, I clean.
I know, I love cooking.
Hey guys, we're going to Dave's to play video games.
Hang on.
Yeah, we talked about this. We don't want you over there.
Their internet, it's cable.
Son, when they could get internet with AT&T fiber and they don't?
We just want what's best for you.
Don't get mixed up with bad internet. Switch to AT&T Fiber. Get faster upload speeds of up to 300 megabits per second for $40 a month. Limited availability may not be in your area. More for your thing. That's our thing. Call 1-877-ONLY-ATT.
Which one of you is my secret Santa?
You guys know I'm peppermint intolerant. We know.
Just like the ones I make every day.
Oh, it's a shelf. Guess I'm supposed to sit on it?
Knockety knock.
What, Barry?
I just wanted to give you guys a little something. It's just to say thanks for
It's a scratcher.
all the elf stuff you do.
Barry from accounting.
I'll leave you to your...
This could be my ticket out of here.
It's the gift everyone wants to get. Give the holiday scratchers from the Georgia Lottery.
It's me, Wanda Smith, and is your schedule anything like mine? Busy, busy, busy. Listen, the holidays are approaching, and I just cannot stand over a hot stove. So do what I'm going to do. I'm going to order it all from This Is It. Place your order online. Your choice of smoked or fried turkey, ham, cornbread dressing, and plenty of delicious veggies to choose from. Pick it up, chill, then simply heat and serve. Order today. Holiday dinner, check.
Today's SEC and ACC report is being brought to you by Nissan.
Welcome back to Football's Play to Win. The only thing I love more than the holiday season is that it lines right up with bowl season. Let's take a look at some of these SEC matchups. Got just a couple here on the SEC side.
Yeah, Baylor, Vanderbilt. Way to go, Vanderbilt. Derek Mason is my guy, so kudos to Derek Mason.
I'm liking the Purdue-Auburn game. Let me tell you why. Jeff Brom is building something special at Purdue. One of the hottest coaches in the game. I mean, people are trying to get him, but it's going to be really interesting when you see what's going to happen at Auburn. You know, you got some challenges with Gus Malzahn.
Yep.
If he doesn't go in this game and really show up, I mean, it could be real tough on him moving next year because he's somewhat. I never like to say a coach is on the hot seat, but you got to win. You got. I mean, you know what I'm saying. You know, change is hard in college. I mean, people ain't really trying to change because you start your program over. Me personally, I would stick with Gus Malzahn, keep recruiting. He has Jarrett Stidham who's leaving, but I think he'll replace that. They had a pretty good recruiting year.
7-5 is unacceptable at Auburn, so he better improve next year.
And on the flip side, the ACC, ton of matchups.
Memphis, I like that matchup. That was a team that almost beat UCF and giving them first loss. So they are a tough matchup. They put a lot of points.
I love Boston College's a stud running back, but man, Boise State is like the last team you want to see on your bowl schedule outside of Utah.
Now Georgia Tech, I like where they are. This is coach's last go round.
Right.
So, but the point is, man, Georgia Tech's got a new coach. It's always interesting when you got the former coach finishing out and you got a new coach having to show respect, to the new coach. And Paul Johnson.
That's a huge game for Minnesota because there were high expectations for them. You know, they had the TV show and everything else and all the hype with Fleck, and things didn't necessarily turned out as planned.
Well, let's throw it now to our college football showdown of the week.
Today's Showdown of the Week is being brought to you by the Georgia Lottery.
Which Merry Christmas, guys. It's the game we were just talking about. Minnesota, Georgia Tech, the Quick Lane Bowl. Does Paul Johnson go out with a win?
Yes, Paul Johnson. Not only is he going out with a win, he's going out with another 350-yard rushing day. Minnesota can't stop the run, but Paul Johnson, I mean, he's one of the all-time greats when it's talking about running the ball. And Georgia Tech gets 300 yards on everybody. I don't think Minnesota's going to be ready.
They're going to have a minute of silence before the game. to say goodbye to the triple option.
Yeah, that's
the
true.
last of the era at the Ramblin'
I tell you what, they've been practicing for so long, they're going to have a good time. But again, I was saying, you know, Minnesota, there's been a lot of hype. There's been a lot of hype on PJ Fleck, obviously, and excitement. And they had the whole TV show, the reality show behind them. And they didn't play the way that the fan base expected. So this is a huge game for that program and for PJ Fleck. So I think seeing Georgia Tech, that level of discipline and physicality, good luck.
Good luck. Jeffrey, how do you see the game?
2 6-6 teams. I'm going to go with the 5. Give Tech 5 with Georgia Tech. I think they'll run that wishbone right down their throat and rest in peace, triple option.
Bar at P, the triple option, guys. Coming up next, signing day just passed, and the Dogs have another star-studded class. No shocker there. Is this proof that college football is becoming Alabama, Georgia, and everybody else? We'll break it down for you coming up next on Football's Play to Win.
You gotta see this. There's all kinds of amazing tech and amazing savings at Nissan's year-end event. Hurry in for big year-end savings on our latest tech in our award-winning lineup, featuring Rogue Sport, Rogue, and Altima. All with available Nissan Safety Shield 360 technologies that can help react to the world around you.
Get 0% financing for 60 months on 13 models, or save up to $10,687 on select models.
But you gotta get in now before it ends.
Athletes of all levels experience more wear and tear than most. Stop playing through the pain. Get the proper medical attention you need from Dr. Elamine and the staff at the Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Institute. Our team includes specialists in many fields offering compassionate care and advanced treatments that will get you back in the game. From weekend warriors to athletes of all levels, we've got your back and shoulder and ankle and knee. Call today for an appointment or visit theshouldernation.com.
Is it true Academy speaks kid?
It sure is. So what did your niece say when you asked her about Christmas?
I don't know.
Oh, easy. She wants a bike.
From the store that knows gifts best, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Academy Sports and Outdoors.
Tonight, get Longhorn's Turf and Surf, the crab cake filet, Flo's filet and lobster tail, new sirloin and lobster shrimp mac and cheese. Feeling the flavor of the place. Longhorn's Steakhouse. You can't fake steak.
Today's University of Georgia Report is being brought to you by This Is It Barbecue and Seafood.
Welcome back to Play to Win and happy holidays. We're going to talk some recruits now. Take a look at the top 10 recruiting class according to 247. You'll notice there 1, 2, 3, 4 are all SEC teams.
Well, number 1, obviously Alabama, but number 2, Georgia. But the surprise to me was Texas A&M coming in where they came in. But Georgia and Alabama, it's all about talent. And the better talent you get, the better opportunities you have to win. But you know what? I love Georgia and what they did when it comes to the defense. Nolan Smith, to me, the outside linebacker, the pass rush, I've had a chance to work with him a few times. He came to some camps. Yeah. The guy's incredible. I watched this kid run a 4.5, do a 41-inch vertical in the rain. Yeah. I mean, in the rain, the kid's phenomenal. Georgia's added a great pass rusher.
On the rain. I tell you like this, Nikki. Who was number 5? Oregon was number 5. Pac-12. And what do you get when you have 38,000 uniform combinations? You get a lot of recruits that want to dress in fluorescent green and yellow. So good job, Oregon, doing it. I'm surprised that Stanford wasn't up in that top 10.
That and the facility at Oregon is literally like something out of the space show. Man.
It's like everything in the SEC.
It's crazy. No, nobody's facilities like Oregon. You know what else surprised me though? Michigan. Like even the way Harbaugh finished and how the disappointment of that fan base and everything that happened, the fact that he recruited as well as he did and got as many stars on the players that he did, I was impressed.
Where was USC?
Ohio State wasn't on that list. Surprised to see that.
No USC, no Ohio State, no Stanford on the list. Dominated by SEC schools. It is what it is. They know where the bowl championships and whatever that thing is called nowadays going. SEC is probably the top conference. Pac-12 is second. Then the ACC's right there.
No, it's not. It's the Big 12 and the Big 10, and then comes
I think that fluctuates. I don't even want to get into that debate. That's
not a debate.
Okay.
But look, we were just talking about Ohio State. To me, when you look at what happened there and all the negativity, you know that directly affects recruiting. When you're talking about Urban Meyer, he's leaving, all the negativity, and that's just how it is. Recruits are fickle like that. So anything can flip a recruit, and I think the great example is that what happened at Ohio State. Several recruits flipped, and other teams were the benefit.
Recruits and coaches.
Is it now becoming Georgia, Alabama, and then everybody else when it comes to recruiting?
I don't like to say that because other teams can play ball too, and at the end of the day, the 5 stars, they have to play, right? The coaches have to coach them up, but I think it gives them an early advantage, but the best teams don't always win when it has that kind of talent. The best teams on game day are the ones that usually win. So you can't win a championship when it comes to rankings. But it is a good start though for Georgia.
But don't get kids get discouraged if you got a roster inundated with 5 stars and you're a 4-star. Do you think you're going to play? You might go to another school that you have more opportunity at. Challenge. And what you're seeing with transfers, Justin Fields, and late transfers like Kelly Bryant is like you could be the man and get replaced by the man.
Do you think that UGA has any other needs on their roster that have not been addressed yet?
D coordinator.
That's a good point.
I'm sure they would like to fill their roster top to bottom.
I know Kirby's looking for defensive linemen. Yeah. He says he needs some more big bodies.
Well, guys, that's what our experts say. Now it's time for you guys to be the expert and head over to our Play to Win website and play our Ippolito's You Be the Expert contest. This season, be sure to visit our website, playingtowin.tv, and take a shot to be #1 against all the competition by picking this week's college and NFL winners against the spread. We'll be giving away Ippolito's $100 and $50 gift certificates to each week's first and second place winners. So make sure you come back every week and prove your football IQ by being the best at predicting this week's college and NFL games. Ippolito's, a great neighborhood Italian restaurant. All right, guys, after the break, we focus on the NFL. We're going to break down the wild card races in the NFC and AFC. Who do you think makes it? We'll find out next on Play to Win.
Look what God has done. Thank you. Because of your support, we've grown to locations all over Atlanta. This is the time of year where we all take time to give thanks and to celebrate with family and friends. May God richly bless you and your family is our prayer. Thank you and happy holidays! See you soon!
The rules of luxury. Look, but don't touch. Touch, but don't use. Use, but don't enjoy. Enjoy, but don't show it.
If you're going to follow one rule, make sure it's this one. Luxury should be lived in. During the Infiniti Winter Sales Event, lease the Infiniti QX60 for $429 a month. Plus, get a special winter bonus at your Atlanta area Infiniti retailer.
Today's show is being brought to you by Georgia Lottery and McDonald's. Today's Atlanta Falcons report is being brought to you by McDonald's.
Welcome back to Play to Win. We're shifting it over to the NFL and checking out how this playoff race is shaping up. Let's look at the NFC first. Now, these are ordered so you know by who's leading their division, and then it's followed up with the wild card. Jeffrey, what do you think here looking at this?
Well, all of a sudden, New Orleans' offense is struggling. The Rams, the whole team is struggling. To me, the Bears are the team to beat. The defense is the best in the NFL. Trubisky's a winner. The guys below that, I don't see anything happening there, although Seattle could be dangerous. But look out for Chicago.
You're putting a whole lot on Trubisky there. I don't know about all that. I go with the top dogs. New Orleans, LA Rams. That's going to be a game to watch. They're going to be the 1 and 2 seed. So I see them running out their schedule, winning out, and that's the 1 and 2 seed. And Chicago had to catch up.
I don't think anybody wants to go to New Orleans. I just think that's going to be a very, very difficult place to win. I don't think the Rams have nearly the home field advantage. Obviously, if somehow Chicago ends up with hosting a playoff game, it could be a different situation. But New Orleans, going into New Orleans, into that atmosphere, it is going to be very difficult to beat them.
Who do you see as the wild card? Top 2.
I see
like
Seattle.
Minnesota. Yeah.
I already told you.
Well, as far as Seattle's concerned, I like where they are. Russell Wilson, I don't think anybody wants to see him in the playoffs. And I believe that a running quarterback has a better opportunity to win on the road just because he can really make his own breaks. And Seattle's a dangerous team. I tell you another one that's really dangerous if they get in. Watch out for the Philadelphia Eagles, guys. I'm telling you right now, they got their mojo back. And I just like where the Eagles are. They're tough. They get after. And remember, they're defending champs, so they have been there. But I really would, would watch out for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Foles looked great the other night.
Yeah, he did.
It was like a different team with Foles.
And he throws to everybody. All of a sudden, Jeffrey, who's a great end, he's getting passes. And, yeah, I agree with you.
Seattle's defense is balling. Seattle does not just have Russell Wilson, the #1 rushing offense in football.
This is not
those things matter.
a wild card. This is a division champ and Dallas Cowboys. And I told you a couple weeks ago, Dallas Cowboys was my squad, and they are holding on by a thread.
Squad. Let's take a look at the AFC. What's that picture shaping up like?
Kansas City. And Kansas City is going to play Houston somewhere along the line in the playoffs, and that's where Houston's going to have the best chance. Deshaun Watson's going to have his best chance to really thrive from a great playing defense. So I like Kansas City still to be #1. Chargers going to sneak up and win some on-the-road wild card games, but Houston is my dark horse for maybe going to the Super Bowl.
Man, what are you talking about? The Chargers have done what no team has done that I can remember in recent memory in the NFL. They literally don't even have a home field. So they're playing on the road. When Kansas City came down to Los Angeles to play in that little bitty high school stadium, they had 25,000 fans to the Chargers like 3,000 or 4,000. They are literally playing on the road every week. They've dealt with adversity. They were missing star players. They went into Kansas City. Guys they weren't counting on came up and made big plays. This is the team that you have to watch out for because it doesn't matter where they play, they're prepared to win each and every week.
He's right. This is not Kansas City's time of the year. December, January is not their time. They're going to probably wind up losing to Seattle this week. And if the Chargers beat Baltimore, they jump from 5 to 1.
Big game, Steelers at Saints. Saints fighting for that home field advantage. Jeffrey, how do you see that game?
I think New Orleans' offense is going to come back this week. Pittsburgh's defense played great last week. I think it ends there. Give the 5.5 with the Saints.
And it ends there, guys. When we come back, we check in with Dr. El-Amin and his player injury report. Stay with us on Play to Win.
Cook, I clean.
I know, I love cooking.
Hey, guys. I'm going to Dave's to play video games.
Hang on.
Yeah, we talked about this. We don't want you over there.
Their internet, it's cable.
Son, when they could get internet with AT&T fiber and they don't?
We just want what's best for you.
Don't get mixed up with bad internet. Switch to AT&T Fiber. Get faster upload speeds of up to 300 megabits per second for $40 a month. Limited availability may not be in your area. More for your thing. That's our thing. Call 1-877-ONLY-ATT.
Fuel your football. Come to Mellow Mushroom for craft brews, fresh cocktails, and stone-baked pizzas. Or mellow at your own home gate. Tailgating? No matter who wins, it's always mellow for the win. Fuel your football with Mellow Mushroom Pizza Bakers.
You gotta see this. There's all kinds of amazing tech and amazing savings at Nissan's year-end event. Hurry in for big year-end savings on our latest tech in our award-winning lineup, featuring Rogue Sport, Rogue, and Altima. All with available Nissan Safety Shield 360 technologies that can help react to the world around you.
Get 0% financing for 60 months on 13 models, or save up to $10,687 on select models.
But you gotta get in now before it ends.
We've owned a few different houses through the years. Your company was absolutely the best. They were so professional. Everything they did, they didn't get a mark on a wall or anything else. It was clean, it was friendly, and it was fun. And most of the time, moving is not fun. I'm going to give a great recommendation to Atlanta Peach Movers. It's always on time and it's always professional. There is no tree in Atlanta Peach Movers.
To schedule your move, call Atlanta Peach Movers today.
Today's player, medical, and injury report is being brought to you by the Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Institute.
Welcome back to football's Play to Win. Here to take us through some of these injuries around the NFL, Dr. Elamine, welcome back.
Yes, all right. Let's start with Todd Gurley.
What the heck is going on with his knee?
Well, essentially, he hurt his knee. He left the game last week, but he should play this week. But if he does play, he's going to be very, very limited.
Now, we called this last week when we said this was going to be more than a back spasm for Carson Wentz.
That's right. Carson Wentz is the quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles. He actually has a back stress fracture. So he is definitely going to be out for the whole season, and this is going to really bother him. So we did call this.
We called it. Cam Newton, what's going on with his shoulder?
Well, as you know, Cam Newton had rotator cuff repair a while back ago. He came back. He had a great season, but you're noticing that he's not accurate. He's missing his passers. So it's now rumored that he re-injured his shoulder. So we don't know how bad it is, so he'll have to get an MRI. If the MRI comes back that it's retorn, then he possibly will have to have surgery again, or he could do regenerative medicine therapy, which is stem cells and stuff of that nature, to help him heal.
What is happening with Alex Smith?
That's the big question. As people know, he broke his leg, and now he's at his complication. He had an infection, so he's required 3 additional surgeries. And now this is pretty alarming for him.
Yeah, the infection is
absolutely, because we don't know if he'll be able to play again, and if not, I mean, particularly when you get an infection, you could actually lose your leg. So we're hoping the best for him. He probably won't. They're on it. They got a great medical team, but I mean, just from a simple break that he sustained, now he's dealing with some complications associated.
I hate to hear that, especially at the holiday season. Guys, when we come back, it's our lightning round with Jeffrey the Ed Schechter. Don't go anywhere.
Athletes of all levels experience more wear and tear than most. Stop playing through the pain. Get the proper medical attention you need from Dr. Elamine and the staff at the Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Institute. Our team includes specialists in many fields offering compassionate care and advanced treatments that will get you back in the game. From weekend warriors to athletes of all levels, we've got your back and shoulder and ankle and knee. Call today for an appointment or visit theshouldernation.com.
It's me, Wanda Smith, and is your schedule anything like mine? Busy, busy, busy. Listen, the holidays are approaching, and I just cannot stand over a hot stove. So do what I'm going to do. I'm going to order it all from This Is It. Place your order online. Your choice of smoked or fried turkey, ham, cornbread dressing, and plenty of delicious veggies to choose from. Pick it up, chill, then simply heat and serve. Order today. Holiday dinner. Check.
Which one of you is my secret Santa?
You guys know I'm peppermint intolerant. We know.
Just like the ones I make every day.
Oh, it's a shelf. Guess I'm supposed to sit on it?
Knockety knock. What, Barry?
I just wanted to give you guys a little something. It's just to say thanks for
It's a scratcher.
all the elf stuff you do.
Barry from accounting.
I'll leave you to your...
This could be my ticket out of here. It's the gift everyone wants to get. Give the holiday scratchers from the Georgia Lottery.
Welcome back to Football's Play to Win. It is time now for the lightning round. Jeffrey, take us through it.
There's a lot of bowls. Eventually we're going to have the Cola Toilet Bowl where 2 1-11 teams play.
American Standard.
We got the Cheez-It Bowl, and I like TCU with 1 point against Cal. I think they're too fast. I think Miami is too fast in the Pinstripe Bowl for Wisconsin. Give the 3.5. And Iowa State's been tough. Take the 3.5 points with them. I think Washington State is a paper cuda. In the pros, Indy is playing great. I think Giants can go in there and get their brains beaten in. Give the 9 with Indy. Philly's looking good. Give the 2.5. Foles is great. He passes to everybody. Give the 2.5 with Philly. And I like Seattle at home. Beat Kansas City. Take the 2.5 with Seattle.
You heard the man. And speaking of men, we got a birthday on the set. Chuck Smith, 21st birthday. And look at this gorgeous cake.
21st.
From our Chattahoochee Tech Culinary Department.
Thank you, Chattahoochee Tech. Thank you so much, Chattahoochee Tech. And thank you for letting me work here.
You got any air left in those lungs? Let's blow out these candles.
Sorry, all the smoke going in your face.
Right in my face, guys.
Thank you for the birthday wishes.
Birthday.
Happy birthday.
You got any eligibility left?
Yeah, I'll take it as long as you can do is cut the
Guys,
check.
thanks for hanging with us.
It's also
on
my
another
son's
week of
birthday.
Play to Win. Happy holidays, safe holidays to all of you, and we'll see you next week. Same time, same place.
Today's show has been brought to you by This Is It Barbecue and Nissan.